quick, and then we can get back into it. Those codes on eBay? Maybe, if the promotion is over, I suppose. I don't know.
What?
Make an introduction.
Finally.
The rest of our tending clan, yada yada yada. Don't bother me if you don't have the caravan preserve, blah blah blah.
I am not your keeper.
I mean, they're kind of assholes, but they're also like, they're very straightforward,
They'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Which is kind of nice.
Finally. The caravan will be waiting at the gates. Do not hold us up.
Azure, thank you for the 2 gifties. And the promotion till December 12. Yep. But after that, it's gonna go away forever. And you can bet your bottom that there are collectors out there that are like, oh man, I missed out on this. Damn.
Be respectful.
Clean kill leaves your
Get some rest.
Alright, these are the 2 that are like doing the whole fighting amongst each other.
Take care which burrows you serve.
Here we have ourselves a caravan. And
Direct your attention to my Khan. Watch the
perfect
sky.
opportunity for a quick little break.
Go with Nara's blessing.
As I'm gonna make myself a little shake real quick. Potentially also a toilet run.
Foot.
So,
Go on then.
Walk with
There
us,
we go.
outsider. We have many stories to share.
Yeah, right. Where's my mount? Hey, there we go. Enjoy. Be right back,
The
team.
Maruk Centaur.
Yeah. You might have
we
missed out on
reached
the
our
fact that I
first
moved
stop.
house. Haha.
Circle the wagon, Shakar. It is time for a hunt.
Holy shit, that's a lot of RP. My pleasure, Jitlin. Gonna be working hard to get all the dragon lore to everybody as well. That was great. Yeah. I moved from my apartment to a lovely little home, so I am well happy. I didn't understand the desire to play a Tusker till now. They're kind of cute, that's for sure. And the new expansion so far so good, Just Marco. I'm trying to close my hoodie, but I think that's gonna be a lost cause. Okay, what did I miss? Jesus. Caravan will be waiting. The Maruk Centaur, many individual clans. There are 4 of us. There's Tirai, Shikar, Nokut, and Onir. Tirai are our lore keepers. All Kanamatras can trace the bloodlines back to our first matriarch, that is Tira. Shikar are the strongest hunters. Nokut have the ones recently come to power. And then there are Bakar Khan that now leads them. And then there's the Onir that talk to Onara, the wild god that led them here. Yeah. The clans have the differences, but they share one culture. And then they started talking about their hunting. Cool. So they explained like the centaurs and their clans and all that. Hunted Lupin, hello there. I've been wonderful. Yeah. Things have been going really well.
What?
Can't complain. And that for a duchy is the highest compliment I can give.
Finally. I am not your Aru! Bellica!
I saw a question earlier. Somebody asked me, what do I think about the Centaur, that the Centaur came before the previous Centaur? And my biggest thing as we were going through the Dragonflight beta, as we were going through this storyline, is that it wasn't explained in-game where the Centaur came from. And my idea was, it's not unexplainable, I just want it to have an explanation. And now we do, Scaldi. Now we do. We have an explanation. We know that these were just always there. They were hunted to near extinction. And then the union of Zetar and Feridras, it kind of like nature bringing back what was lost once upon a time. Cool. Now we know. Works, fits. I'm a-okay with it. Let's go, right? All I wanted was an explanation, and we actually got that. So I don't think anybody's going to lose any sleep of, oh no, the Centaur have always been there, right? Welcome home, Victoria. How are you doing with like 2 hours of sleep? Yeah. Large paw print. Go slay the beast. Alrighty, I can do that. We get the vote on the next leader. What do you mean, Jitlin? What? Like an official poll on Twitter and we get to decide where the story's gonna go? Like, are we gonna be pulling a Batman now? Do we get to decide what happens to Robin? And the sword Centaur is from Legion achievements. It is part of Legion achievement and you get a transmog from it. Feridras. Yeah. Did I say Ferizane? Sorry, I meant Feridras. Feridras and Zetar. They got their nature thing going on, and that's where the second generation of Centaur came from. The code, if you're wondering like where the code comes from, of course, make sure that your Battle.net account is connected to Twitch, just in case. I mean, you want to do that anyways, because we are doing the watch for 4 hours and you get yourself the fell mounts, so you want to make sure that that is up anyways. And then once you give 2 subbies, there's gonna be an instant pop-up, and Twitch is gonna be like, "Hey yo, thank you. Here is a code." And it's immediate pop-up, or it's on the top of your screen under notifications, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how it works on mobile. And with that code, you just go to your Battle.net, and you do like the whole redeem your code thing, and bada bing, bada boom, you got yourself a pap. Twitch Prime doesn't give it? No, it needs to be gifted subbies. Twitch Prime is only for yourself, right? I think. Do you get the mount for Wrath of the Lich King also, or is it retail only? I think it's retail only, Jitlin. I think. And also, Prime is for yourself. The gifted subbies, yeah. Also, you don't have to do both of them in one go. It's a total. So say that you want to give one here and give one to another, you'll still get your code. Or you could just do 2 at a different person. It is just how you want to do it. It is retail only. Well, there you go. Now we know. Thank you very much, by the way, Jitlin. Like a WoW Red Hood would I would actually be kind of down with it, to be honest. Like, let the people decide who becomes the new leader of the Dragonflight. That would kind of be cool. Or if they look at like, okay, how do people vote in game? If they like take the stats from the people that decide to sign up with either Sibelian or Rephion, and they actually take the information from that, I would be well down for that. That would be kind of cool. Taylin, by the way, welcome back with the 47. Good to be back. It's nice to have a new expansion, must admit. It's nice to have old names pop up again. An active guild. Like, look at this madness. Look at how many people we have online. And you might say, well, that's not a lot of people. But it is for my little guildies, alright? Having a Sibelian having a cooler set of armor? Fair. Who would I pick? I pick Ebenor. And I'm very much EU, Zaystar, yes. But I would pick Ebonhorn. I don't think either one of them is particularly suited for the role of leader. Like, Rephion is still too young and too rash. Sibelian just hasn't done anything. So why would he get it just due to the legacy of Deathwing? Like, nah, that's not how it works. But Ebonhorn has been partying with leaders of the High Mountain Tauren for generations. If somebody knows what it takes to be a leader, it's fucking Ebonhorn. Let's go. Do I have a community guild for your viewers? Not so much, Daystar. Like, people are more than welcome to join my guild, but my guild is dead, and I don't run a community thing. I had it once upon a time, but the technology behind it, I'm not a big fan of it. So not really. Yeah, give it to Ebonhorn, exactly. But if you're gonna ask me, like, between the two, between Rephion and Sibelian, now, while there's a lot to be said about Rephion, you know, being a bit of a dick, and
this bull could feed a whole camp. Think you can do better?
Messing up or whatnot. At least he was there. What's Sibelian done? That's right. Nothing. The feedback, by the way, keeps. Do they do bug report? They do not. So forums, yeah. Or, yeah, I would say forums. I think there's like feedback forums going on. Yeah. He would have been executed. Yeah, that's fair. But still, you know. And my guild is Divine Intervention on Tedekar EU. But again, must warn you, it is extremely dead. Opinion on the new crafting systems? I need to dive deeper into it to give you an opinion. And Sibelian being cleansed is rather interesting, Talon. Why exactly has he been cleansed? Like, what have they done to fight back against the corruption? And I think that is something that still needs to be explained. Again, it's not impossible to explain. Like, is it because N'Zoth has been slain? Is it because they've been on Outland all that time? Like, what exactly is the reason, right?
Go on then.
Okay, I gotten you
You'll
your
be
stuff.
back soon,
Enjoy.
I won! I won!
No,
Congrats.
I am better than you. Sure, you killed more, but most of your game cannot be used.
Go on then.
Ooh, we got a shield. Hell yeah.
You'll be back soon, I'm sure.
Upgrades. Nice. Oh, we're gonna travel some more.
Finally.
The Horn of Drusal will be visible once we cross the bridge. You must see it, Two-Foot.
Yeah, but they make mention, Talon, that he saw them through the corruption of their flight. Which kind of makes it look like they
the
were
horn
corrupted.
represents
I
the
don't know.
ancient pact formed by Tira and a green dragon named Marithra. Their friendship ended a long enmity between dragons and Maruk.
Killing! Thank you much for Prime, baby! And for me, Jitlin, it feels very much similar to Shadowlands, although you might want to check out people that actually know about classes. Oh, I know Wowhead has like articles up on it. One quote that comes to mind is that it needs a complete rework. Which was like posted a month before release or something like that. But I honestly, for me, on the baseline that I play it as, it's been doing just fine. Things die, right? But that's about as far as I can tell you.
Afterward, the centaur hunted the plains and the dragons tended the gardens. But they agreed to help one another in times of need. The Horn of Drusal was built as a physical manifestation of their oath.
Yeah, Wifey, Sibelian has been there in the Burning Crusade. Those that played during the Burning Crusade might remember Sibelian. But that is literally all that he's done. Which, yeah, is a thing.
But then, the dragons left. And after 10,000 years, they returned to these lands. I am interested to hear what the Kanamatra says about that.
You're curious about the fun. Like, to be fair, I will say that adding, like, Divine Soul and having your Wake of Ashes be proccable, so your Wake of Ashes cooldown is instantly reset. For me, the increase in the Holy Power generation and popping off with your buttons, like quicker button pressing, is quite nice. So in that regard, yeah, definitely having fun with it. And my level, I am 65,
We
I
are
think.
guided by Onara, Tumul. It was she who granted us these lands, who arbitrated with the dragons. She knows the way.
Thank you, Ruffelpop. You, of course, as well, Dark Goddess. Enjoy your pets. At ogres, we need more ogres. We just faced an ogre. Twilight Dragon Ogre, or Twilight Hammer Ogre even. Heck, they remember the Twilight Hammers. 63 in your Drag Fear, leveling your character friend, level alongside him. Best way to do it. Nice and easy, no rush, got all the time in the world to explore. Can I drink while on you? Hang on. You can't do that right now. Hang on. Just a quick gander. Ooh.
Onara, the Wind Mother, is the ancestor of all Ohuna. She led our founders Maruk and Tira to the plains. My clanmates interpret her songs to advise our people.
Look at that. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to get a good angle. I love Inky Black Potions so much. It's so cool. Can we zoom in? Oh, we're a little bit stuck inside of the pack beastie. Ah, well. Ah, well. The Twilight Hammers are still around. Although just it was a side quest, but yeah, definitely still there. You get your bills paying on,
Hold.
Dark Goddess.
I hear her call. Onara will sing to me here.
You mind paying my bills as well, yeah? 2023 is gonna be a crazy year, let me tell you that much. I am excited. Favorite zone and quest? Oh god. I like the Unguro quest line, where like the paladin against the dragons. I find that one funny. Or John J. Kashan in Lakeshire. Or the one in... Oh god. I think it's the Forsaken starting area, where you become like a quest giver. I like all of those. Favorite zone? I'm a big fan of Ardenweald. I find Ardenweald to be incredibly beautiful, but there's definitely a couple of them. Oh, Dragonflight! Oh, the time travel one. We still need to get there, Jitlin. I can't talk about it yet, but we'll get there. Okay, let's go talk
Sansak Khan welcomes you
Wild
to our
Gods, shall
fire.
we?
Farewell.
Let's see what they have to say. It is Goshkaya. It is very much so. Yeah. Yeah, I know the pain, Dark Goddess. That's why I'm asking.
Who has the wind brought today?
By Broken Road.
Do your best.
Gonna get some reagents to do a
Go
ritual.
with Onara's blessing.
There is a weird little melody happening in the song where it goes like dun 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 dun. For a moment, I thought there was like a toy being popped off, but no, it's just part of the music. Yeah, did it hit with your Otakai? Nice. I couldn't stand it during the beta times, must admit. I thought it was very heavy-handed, but now while I see it on live, and apparently they've changed the dialogue a little bit for other races as well, I'm like, okay, yeah, we can do this. I did very much like the addition to the corruption of the Black Dragonflight, though. Not having it instantly be turned around, and instead actually be a painful process. That was quite a nice detail to learn. I didn't miss your question, did I miss? I hope. I don't know. What happened to Arthas? Arthas was used as a soul gem to be stuck inside of the weapon that dominated Anduin / took all these seals. And then, once Anduin ripped the sword apart, he was reprimanded by Sylvanas and told to fuck off, and that's what he did. As a little dust of anima that he is. And now Arthas is no longer. Bye, Arthas. Be forgotten, baby. See, y'all were like, oh, Noble, stop killing these ducks. But nah, these ducks have it in for me. Bye, Arthas. Arthas was. Arthas is dead, he's not coming back. I mean, it is Warcraft after all. You never know what's gonna happen. But, very similar to Garrosh, who also turned into like a little pile of ash. I don't think there's a whole lot of Arthas left anymore. Wasted potential? Yeah, but... Shadowlands, ain't it? That could be interrupted. Do I think about changing the race of your main character or going Horde? All the time, Goshkaya. All the time. Like... So here's the thing, right? Like, why I play a human is because of the rep buff. And I know it's not much, but it's a little bit. So it made, like, rep grinds a lot easier for me. Especially when you combine it with, like, a Dark Moon Fair and whatnot. Every little bit helps, right? That's the whole reason why I play a human. Because every man for himself has been nerfed dramatically by now, so it doesn't really matter that much. I don't do it for RP reasons. I just do it for, like, the actual buffs that you get with it. But now, my guildies have kind of dropped over into Horde territory. Not all of them, but some of them. They've gone over to the Horde side, where I've made my Dragfear. Different realm, Horde side. I've made my Dragfear there, which is something I'm going to have to level up at some point. But then the question becomes, like, what do I want to do? Do I want to stay Alliance? Do I want to stay Horde? A lot of it is cross-faction now. So, does it really still matter what you play as, right? Because you can still play with your Horde friends now. You can still play with your Alliance friends now. So, does it still really matter? I don't think it does. But sometimes I wonder, like, maybe I should, you know, should swap around. After 6 years in Horde, I decided to main Alliance this expansion. Ooh. Ooh la la. And howdy, Kalimas. Hello there. How you doing? River Reeds, got the materials for the ritual. Let's go. I'm ready.
Come, help me place these totems for the ritual.
There are factions, Gamelon, for all intents and purposes, but at the same time, after many, many years from the days of Classic,
Feathers of the waterfowl, creatures of sky and river,
of the Horde and Alliance working together against the bigger threats, they now can finally work together against the bigger threats.
lifeblood of a beast, ready for runes in her elegant script.
Onara, share thy wisdom.
Reeds of the river, here to whistle her song. The wind is your song, Mother Eagle. Show me.
A storm. We must prepare. Only in premates. That is true. Yeah.
What news do you bring, outsider?
The storm is an omen of grim potent.
This
trouble is
storm
brewing.
Is Onara's most dire warning, an affront to her gift. We must be wary.
Uh-oh. Travel into a Marukai. Oh, where is my mount? You do not expect me to walk, do ya? Let's go. Puppy, we're going the wrong way. There we go. That's a good puppy. Yeah, so in that regard, I wonder. And congrats on the Shah of Happiness. Hell
Marukai
yeah.
is just ahead. It is a grand and sacred meeting place. Centaur from all around the plains gather there.
Wepo as well. Hello, Lolo. Opinions on the pre-patch. Bit boring. But not offensive or anything. It reminded me a little bit of Legion, I suppose. Like, if I had ults the level, I might have enjoyed it more. But for me, it was very much get my relic, get my artifact, and get the frickety-frick out again. It wasn't exactly engaging gameplay.
Each season we meet for the Corral, a time of truce and communion. Clans large and small come together, sharing our resources and our stories.
I wonder if something is gonna go amiss at this meeting. I wonder. What do you think, chap? Nah, nothing will go wrong, right?
Reconnecting to my peers. Perhaps Tagari Khan can help me decipher this omen from the river.
So I wonder if the Centaur all this time have been sleeping as well, because they're talking about like their traditions and stuff. It kind of seems like they've been awake all this time, but that means the whole island has been awake all this time. That makes no sense. We need to dig deep, all right? We need to dig deep into the archives, and we need to check out what they're saying, and we need to know. The final Khan has arrived. Yeah, I agree, Kalimas. For me as well. Although, with the side
I am going
quests,
to avoid the Nakud. They antagonize everyone at these things.
funny enough, the side quests are really interesting. The Dragfear were asleep, not the whole island, no. I thought that the whole island was slumbering, and that they're now just waking up because the whole thing woke up. Because otherwise, what have they been doing all this time? They've been active, the things were asleep were the Giant Races and the Titan Watchers. Oh, very specific. Huh. Very specific. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I also didn't feel like this Centaur storyline did a whole lot. Like I said, it reminded me just
The
a
rest
whole lot
of
of
the
High Mountain.
Shikar should have already arrived from the other camps. Our rise should be well settled by the time we arrive.
Like, I've done this storyline in High Mountain where there are the different tribes and one of them becomes hostile and I have to take care of them. So, yeah. And while the land looks pretty, it just reminds me a lot of Nagrand, so there's that as well. But again, the side quest. That's where, yeah. Access the Titan Black Box to record the planet and check the Dragonflight Isle data. Damn right. Apparently, Keystone Master has a ground mount in Dragonflight. Oh, interesting. Would it make sense?
It seems the other clans beat
maybe.
us here. Between our outsider and the Green Dragon emissary, this should be a corral to remember.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Party time, team. I'm gonna turn on my heater. My lordy, is cold today. It's gonna get colder as well. Ooh. Clarice, 2 gifted sub pets. If you gift 2 subbies to a related Warcraft streamer, which is a whole list, doesn't have to be 2 at the same. You can also do 1-on-1. Once you've done that, and of course your account is connected, there will be a Twitch pop-up, a notification that tells you like, oi, oi, thank you for doing that. Here is a code. If you haven't seen the pop-up, it's on the notifications on your Twitch page. So if I look at my Twitch page right now, on the top right, I can see like my logo. Left of that are the notifications and like the messages. That is where you should be able to find the code. And that code can then be redeemed in the game. Like for me, it all happened instantly. The Feldrake, I have heard reports from people like it could take a little bit. But the code for me was instantly. Like, it was, hey, you've gifted the stuff. I don't know, by the way, just FYI, I don't know if it works if you do it anonymously, because it does have to be connected to whatever you're doing, because they're not handing out multiple codes per account. So it does need to be connected to something, but I don't know if the system can actually recognize, like, hey, you are anonymous on screen, but we still know that it's on your account. I do not know. You should be able to free gem. Subs should be able to post links as far as I'm aware. And if not, I'll time you and make it sorted. I got a mount for a game that I stopped playing. Ooh. I have been told, Icykins, that apparently you don't need an active sub to be able to open it up. So you could try, if you get like trial or free time, to get the thingy-majig. But I'm not exactly sure. Ooh, dungeon entrance here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, what's happening? Khan, what's up? Welcome to Marukai. Sick. Into the plains. Oh lordy.